My name is Brittany, and I'm a senior within the BIPS program. All of us have experienced the stress of starting a new job. Now imagine starting your new position and quickly realizing that the department you work for lacks in a proper new employee training. This is not only unproductive, but can also affect talent retention and add unnecessary stress to the work environment. I have been working in the financial industry for over 10 years, and in the past year, I have been working as a regulatory compliance specialist at the second largest credit union in the United States. When I started with my new team in October, I quickly identified the lack of relevant new employee training and orientation materials that would provide new associates with insight into the regulatory compliance world, especially as it related to their new role. In this speech, I will touch on the importance of a compliance training program, why this project is important to me, and how my BIPS classes help to provide me the tools I needed to identify a problem, create a correction plan, and equip me with the tools necessary to present my problem. For my project, I chose to address the lack of training by creating a new employee presentation. With my presentation, I will be focusing on a higher level approach to what our department handles on a day-to-day basis, including who our regulators are, what regulations apply to our institution, and what resources will provide the most assistance when working on projects. It is important to highlight this information early, as it can provide new employees with relief and a better understanding once projects and assignments are assigned. In a recent Bankers Online article, author Kathleen Benson highlighted the benefits of having a proper compliance training program, which included mitigating compliance risks, promoting a proactive compliance culture, and improving member experience. By covering these topics, among others, in my presentation, I am confident that it will aid in promoting a more cohesive and streamlined training for new employees. Now that I have addressed what my presentation will encompass, let me tell you why this project is important to me. When I was considering a topic for this project, it was important for me to address a problem that was going to have a direct impact on my professional life. I felt that creating this presentation would give new employees a step in the right direction as they began their new role and hopefully help with talent retention. I intend to design this presentation to be conducted in smaller groups, which will give the employees an intimate learning atmosphere that will hopefully allow them to feel comfortable to ask questions and collaborate. A recent article in the Harvard Business Review conducted a study on the effectiveness of including an onboarding buddy within the corporate culture. Their results indicated that equipping new employees with a buddy can help them learn the tasks of the job much quicker, and also contributed to an improved employee satisfaction and talent retention. My goal is to incorporate this concept into my presentation and training to help promote an open forum for new employees to ask questions without fear of judgment. Let's now talk about how my studies within the BIPS field has provided me with the foundation to address and present my problem. Through my studies within the BIPS field, I was able to utilize the skills I learned in systems thinking to identify my problem with tools like concept mapping to visualize the cause and effect of a problem. With the help of the concepts I learned in design thinking, I was able to apply an effective approach to come up with a solution by creating a design brief that outlined my problem and how I wanted to approach correcting it, which included action steps to take along the way. Contemporary media literacy has enabled me to identify the best platform to use to create and present the materials for my presentation, such as designing and creating a website that will serve as the foundation of my project. I was able to leverage the knowledge I gained from understanding data to identify different ways in which data can provide context in the workplace. Throughout my speech, I have highlighted the importance of having a new employee training and how I plan to design a presentation that will help to alleviate some of the uncertainties that can accompany starting a new position. I have touched on why this problem is especially important to me and how my studies within the BIPS field have given me the tools necessary to not only identify my problem, but also create an action plan and design a website that allows me to share my project with all of you. Over the next few months, I will be working with my teammates to collect information that will be most beneficial to new employees. My goal is to have my first draft of my presentation to my bosses by December and have a final presentation ready to be used for new employees beginning February 2021. This will be especially beneficial to my new team as we are looking to onboard 10 to 15 new employees in early 2021. In closing, I hope that my presentation has provided you with an understanding of my project and why it is important to me. Because at the end of the day, no one likes being a new person on the job, and my goal is to make the transition just a little bit easier. Thanks.